Have you ever met someone and just felt a strong connection right away? Like everything else disappears and you only see them? That, my friends, is what they call love at first sight. Now, love at first sight isn't a complicated idea, but it's when you feel a really strong attraction to someone you've just met. Remember that time in high school when you saw your crush across the room and felt butterflies in your stomach? It's like a scene from a movie. Butterflies in your stomach, heart beating fast. Maybe even the world seems brighter. That first feeling of connection can feel really amazing, right? So, what's happening in our brains when we feel this way? When we see someone we like, our brain sends out happy chemicals. One of these chemicals is called dopamine. Dopamine makes us feel happy and excited. Another common chemical is oxytocin. Oxytocin helps us feel close to others and build trust. But is it really love? Well, love is a complicated thing, and everyone has different ideas. Some say love at first sight is more like a rush of excitement and attraction. You're attracted to someone, maybe their smile or their laugh, but you don't really know them yet. Imagine looking at a delicious cake in a bakery window. It looks amazing, right? All that frosting and sprinkles. But until you take a bite, you don't really know if it's your favorite flavor or if it's even fresh. Love at first sight might be like that, a strong attraction that makes you want to know more. It's just the beginning, not the whole story. So, can love at first sight turn into something lasting? Maybe, but movies forget to show the part where you get to know the real person. Do you like their jokes? Are they kind? Do you share the same goals? That's the stuff that builds a strong, lasting fire. Here's my story. I once met someone at a party, and it felt like something clicked. Butterflies, fireworks, the whole thing. But as we talked, I realized we had nothing in common. We had different tastes in movies, music, even food. That strong feeling faded fast. Here's the thing, that feeling is amazing. It's a rush of happy chemicals in your brain, like a fun roller coaster ride. You see someone across the room, and suddenly your heart is racing. Your palms are sweaty and you can't stop smiling. But just like a roller coaster, that feeling can't last forever. The ride finally comes to a stop, and you're left wondering what's next. True love needs more than just a spark. Imagine love as a campfire, not a firework. A campfire takes time and effort to build. You need to gather the right kind of wood, light a small flame, and grow it slowly. But once it's going, it can provide warmth, light, and a place to gather close with the people you love. That's the kind of love worth holding on to. Love at first sight isn't just excitement and fireworks. Sometimes it can be a powerful healing force. Imagine carrying a heavy weight around, a hurt from the past that makes it hard to see a happy future. It might be a bad breakup, a difficult childhood, or a loss that left you feeling alone and empty. Then you meet someone, and suddenly it feels lighter. It's not a magical cure, but a spark of hope, a small light inside you. Avery, my friend, told me a story of how she met the love of her life. She had a tough childhood, always feeling alone. Then, on a rainy day at a bookshop in New York, while looking at some novels, she made eye contact with a man. She described the feeling when she saw him as a spark, something she couldn't explain. They started talking, and for the first time, Avery felt truly seen and understood. It wasn't like David, the man she met, magically fixed all her problems. but his kindness and warmth slowly broke down the walls she had built around her heart. David made Avery start to believe in love again, to believe that she deserved happiness and connection. Love at first sight, even if it doesn't become a lifelong relationship, can be a powerful reminder. It reminds us that we are able to love and connect with others. It's like a small light that shines in the darkness, a spark that brings back our hope for something better. A chance to heal and open ourselves up to love again. Now, movies and songs love to show love at first sight as this perfect, instant love story. But remember, real life is a bit messier. Think about it. Have you ever met someone and instantly known they were the one? Probably not. Real connections take time and effort to develop. So, why do you think the media keeps showing us love at first sight? Maybe it's because it's a quick and easy way to get us hooked on the story. We see this handsome stranger lock eyes with a beautiful woman across the crowded room, and suddenly they fall for each other. It's a fantasy, a happily ever after shortcut. Maybe it's because deep down, we all crave that feeling of instant connection. Who wouldn't want to skip the awkward first dates and go straight to fireworks and romance? But true love, to me, isn't about some magical moment. It's about building something real with someone you care about. It's about laughter, shared dreams, and maybe even a little arguing sometimes. It's messy, but it's beautiful. You know, love at first sight isn't the same as deep, lasting love. It's more like the first chapter of a story, a really exciting beginning. Imagine all the adventures, challenges, and growth that happen throughout the rest of the book. True love is about wanting to read every single chapter, side by side, with the person you love. That's the kind of love worth waiting for, the kind that becomes a story you write together. It's important to remember that true love takes time, getting to know someone, their good sides, and maybe even some not-so-good sides. Just think of it like this in movies. Love is like a firework. It is bright and fast. In real life, love is like a plant. It grows slowly, but it becomes strong and beautiful. So, while movies are fun to watch, remember that real love is a journey. Maybe you knew what love at first sight is like, or maybe you're still waiting for your spark. Whatever your story, there's one thing we can all agree on: love is beautiful. Think about a time you felt loved. Maybe it was a big hug from a friend, a silly joke that made you laugh with someone special, or a quiet moment of understanding with a family member. Now, close your eyes and hold on to that feeling. Feel the warmth in your heart. See the smile on your face. Isn't that nice? Sometimes we forget to value the good things in life, especially love. We might focus on what's missing or what didn't work out. But today, let's be grateful. Let's be thankful for every bit of love we've received, big or small. Because even the short love stories teach us something. Maybe they show us what we want or what we don't. Maybe they help us grow as a person. Let's be open to all the ways love shows up in our lives. And hey, if a big love comes along someday, that's fantastic. But in the meantime, let's be grateful. Remember, love is a journey, and every step is important. Keep your heart open, and who knows what beautiful things might bloom.